The director of the new Donald Trump-centric drama film, The Apprentice, is responding to the former president slamming the movie. In a post on his social media platform, Truth Social, on Sunday, Trump called the film a, quote, fake and classless movie, and said he hoped it would, quote, bomb at the box office. The following day, in a post on X, formerly Twitter, the director, Ali Abbasi, shared his response and proposed a conversation between them. He wrote, "Thanks for getting back to us at Real Donald Trump. I'm available to talk further if you want. Today is a tight day with a lot of press for The Apprentice, but I might be able to give you a call tomorrow." Abbasi also spoke to TMZ on Monday, telling the outlet he was grateful for Trump's post because of the increased attention on the film. In addition to hoping the movie would do poorly, Trump's post on Truth Social went on to describe the film as a, quote, cheap, defamatory, and politically disgusting hatchet job, claiming it was, quote, put out right before the 2024 presidential election to try to hurt the greatest political movement in the history of our country, Make America Great Again. He continued, "My former wife, Ivana, was a kind and wonderful person, and I had a great relationship with her until the day she died." Trump went on to call the film's screenwriter Gabe Sherman, quote, a lowlife and talentless hack, and argued that it was sad that those involved, quote, are allowed to say and do whatever they want in order to hurt a political movement, which is far bigger than any of us. While Sherman has not directly responded to Trump's post, he has reshared the posts of others on X, reacting to Trump's remarks and encouraging people to see the film. Sherman previously reacted to Trump's team threatening a lawsuit over the film before its release, telling The Hollywood Reporter at the time, "Trump's campaign sent us the cease and desist letter a day after the premiere, but they released a statement the night of the premiere saying, it's all lies, and we're going to sue. That's life imitating art." In the movie, Roy Cohn tells Trump that his #1 lesson is to attack. So what do? They go on to the attack. To my knowledge, no one had seen the film, and Trump himself to this day has not seen the movie, even though we've offered to screen it for him. When The Apprentice premiered at the Cannes Film Festival back in May, Abbasi anticipated Trump's reaction to the film.
I don't necessarily think that this is a movie that, he would dislike. I don't necessarily think he would like it. I think he would be surprised, And like I said before, I would be happy. I would offer him to go and meet him wherever he wants and talk about the context of the movie, have a screening and have a chat afterwards.
The Apprentice stars Sebastian Stan as a young Donald Trump, amid his career as a real estate mogul in New York in the 70s and 80s, with Jeremy Strong starring as lawyer Roy Cohn. Ahead of the film's premiere, Abbasi told Access Hollywood about the project and the timing of its release.
It is not a Trump movie. It's not a Trump biopic. I think it's important to say. And, we really focus on this special period of young Donald Trump's life where he goes through this transformational journey through the mentorship of Roy Cohn. And through that mentorship, he sort of gets all these education and tools he needs to gain power, manipulate power. And that is really the subject of the movie, this how you gain power, how the power system works. For us, it was important to make a movie about these guys as human beings and not as caricatures or demons or monsters, because that has been done before. We tried since 2018 to make the movie. So, we didn't think of that specific timing. And in a way, timing was given to us because, we premiered at the Cannes Film Festival, and then we had huge difficulty securing, distribution. And the whole summer sort of went into that. And when we came out on the other side, we want to release the movie. When we will release as soon as possible, which basically gives us this timing. Now, I would be naive to say that, of course it has significance coming right before such a important, polarizing. This is a movie about character, about these characters, about getting to know them as human beings. And the election is also about character. And if you're wondering how Donald Trump became the person he is, we have some answers for you. Now, what do you do with those answers is up to you.
Sebastian also spoke to Access about getting into character as Trump and what was the hardest to shake after finishing filming.
The instinct to want to correct everyone all the time. The instinct to always feel like you're right and you're listening to somebody and you want to stop them and go, no, actually, weirdly. But there were a few things. I mean, there's, again, you went back to this thing we've been talking about it. You're trying so hard to take on these things that are not part of your daily existence in life, like how you gesticulate with your hands or how you're looking or making eye contact, what words you're pronouncing or not. You're absorbing these things all the time, so in the hopes of not thinking about them. So that still kind of takes time sometimes to, you know, to not keep doing that, sort of.